Okay, this is my first live feed. We've got one person in the house already. I didn't actually advertise this. I just thought we'd do it for a bit of fun as a try. Okay, I wonder if I just turn their device around if we can get a better feed on this here. You've got 5 people in the house. Orientation is lock, rotate device back. I want to turn this up so I can see everybody. Well, I'm just going to hold this in my hand. Welcome if you just come into the house, and I'm going to try to get through this without stuffing up too many things. So I haven't done a live feed for a long time. Wanted to just make something that we could actually have. We could have a yarn together. Just let me know if I rotate this, if I'm sideways or if it's still working. Is that working? Somebody give me a... is that okay? Hey, Mad Kiwi, you're in the house, bro. Is it okay if I have the camera up this way, or is it sideways? Because I don't know. It's been a long time since I did a live feed. And good to have you in the house too, Mad Kiwi. Oh, Crispy's in here. Is that better? Cool. Cheers, Crispy. And also for you guys that just jumping on here, if you haven't checked out Crispy's Kiwi Adventures, there's a channel some of you brothers would really enjoy. It's a good channel. He's a good bastard, and I've really enjoyed his stuff just recently. And plus my latest pig hunting knife is made by Crispy. We're going to be able to put this in the stand here. Probably not. I've got a... that's working. Thanks, Raglander. I'm taking that Raglander is actually from Ragland. Yeah? Cool. I've actually surfed Raglan in my younger days. I want to set this up better though, because it's still... Oh, you're going to stay there? Nah. Give me 5 boys and girls. Mostly boys. I'll stick it on the bench over here. Actually, I'll go over to the kitchen. Hey, I wanted to do this because I just wanted to sort of include more people than just myself. So I wanted to make it so that we could do a little bit of a live feed where I got to know some of you guys firsthand, and learned a little bit about you, give you a chance to talk in the comment section and introduce yourself. So, Trev, I don't know you, mate. I don't know Jims. Hey, Jims. I do know Mad Kiwi very well. He's been one of the biggest supporters, not only on the Brocheck Club, but also on the Clay Tool Stories one. I'm just going to turn some lights out because it's blinding me. I'm bouncing off the screen here. We'll see if this is going to be better. What have we got here? Oh, it's probably darker, but I can see it a little bit better. I'll try this one here. Get my lighting right. Is that any better? A little bit better. Yeah, I can see clearer now. And you've got 9 client knives on the go right now, Crispy. That's bloody awesome. There's 27 people in the house. I didn't advertise this because I just wanted to have a very small group of good bastards to start off with. Really is such a cool club, this, and some really insightful people have joined up to this channel, and I've learnt a lot. People that know a lot more than me, so I'm quite honoured to be in the company of people that have entered in the comment section regularly and given me little nuggets, little gems of information. I've learnt a lot from a lot of you guys, different things about mechanical stuff, particularly when we talked about EVs. So the amount of mechanics that are on the site that have really given me some enlightenment into EVs, and pretty much have saved my soul from going in that direction. I don't know what I was thinking. I think I was letting my dad talk me into it, but I will not be buying an EV anytime soon. Not that I'm against him, but for someone who likes his 4-wheel driving, I won't be buying one of those. Also, the idea to do a live feed was to try to get some clarity onto what are the things that we're missing that we could be sharing with each other. What are the things that we could actually showcase more amongst ourselves on the channel. The channel came about through a number of my young fellas having real bad problems with mental illness, mostly depression, although some with anxiety too, and then ultimately one of our young fellas actually took his own life, and that was young Smash, which prompted me to try to do something outside of the norm, just to create a platform where everybody realised that they are, even if they don't feel like it all the time, are absolutely vital to the whole body of us as a group of people. If one goes, then we're all lesser. So a lot of men feeling very isolated out there and feeling like they're not part of something. If you feel that way, then this channel it's a good start, and also a place to find solutions to men's problems. And we just don't have enough of this. We've got all sorts of manner of groups and things out there. We've got sporting bodies, but we don't have much in the way of something which is helpful. How's it going there, 20 War Child 20? Welcome to, bro. Hey, Colin, good to have you back on, mate. He says, hi, Clay, just back from a week's holiday with the wife. Nice going, buddy. Good on you, making time for the one you love. And Beach Motors, go the live. Yeah, first time we've done a live on the Bro Check Club. Don't know if it'll be the last. Thought I'll wait for a few more people in the house. We've got 32. I really didn't advertise this or put a premiere up. I just wanted to keep it quite a small group of people inside the house. Welcome, Jared. Good to have you, mate. And Jared, you're watching today's patrons, so you've seen Damo, and you've seen his new girlfriend, and of course his new dog. What a beautiful new dog! Yes, Damo, the good bastard. Welcome into the house here, Cosmo Clutches. Good to have you in, buddy. I'm just chilling in my kitchen. Hey, Noah Brown, welcome. Yeah, mate, Smash, lost for words. I don't think I've ever got over the loss of Smash. Noah, he was a mess. It was like losing a son. Really a tough one. And I hope that I hope that those that have been really hurt by that and going through still the grieving process, particularly his close family, which there's not many left now because his mother died not long after of pancreatic cancer, but mostly his sister, who's an awesome person. I hope she's fighting her way through the grieving process. She lost her mum, her brother, and her granddad all in a short time. And life is about loss, but when it's someone like that, so young, who hasn't got started in life, and that's the reason we have the Bro Check Club, just to keep an eye on each other. And none of us are immune from sometimes the wheels flying off. It's all very well while we're sitting here in the light of day and everything's good, but I know so well from watching people so big in life, suddenly just one thing happens, and none of us are immune from that from happening. And when it does happen, that's where we need a big landing net. We need a big support net. That's the idea of this man's group, is creating a group around us where we just are there to listen, and also there to pull each other up and doing stuff that might be leading us down the wrong path. And also, if we spot somebody within our group or even in our community, just say, hey mate, you okay? I'm a great advocate in just rolling up to someone's place without calling them, because I understand people that suffer really bad depression often find it difficult to reach out. And when you do reach out and they go, yeah, I'm sweet, bro, because they don't want to talk, I'm a great advocate in going around first thing in the morning saying, g'day, mate, how you going? And you can see the place is a mess. You can see they're struggling, and then just maybe start doing some dishes or do some firewood, and then get talking, and then start chewing the fat. Because that's where it begins, communication. Welcome in the house, Levy. How was the fishing tonight in Taupo, Gerard? Any decent bites, fish? Yeah, bro. KM says intergenerational trauma, and it's up to us men to break it. And that is exactly right, bro. That's where it begins, and it's breaking that pattern. Somebody's father way back did something, and it just goes from one to the next, and recognizing the pattern within ourselves. And then when we do recognizing it, also validating any damage we might have done to those we might have inflicted it on, and then giving them a chance to heal, and also in doing so, asking for forgiveness. And it's really difficult for my father's generation to do that. They just are so stoic, and we've all made mistakes, and there's no book on how to be a parent, but it's not also that, it's also the sweeping things under the carpet and when things aren't okay. In my experience from blokes that really struggle a lot that I met, a lot of it is stuff that's been wrong to them that has never been validated. And this is really important, us as parents, that we open the door to our children and say, hey, is there anything I've ever done that hasn't been right, or you haven't felt right? And it might be the smallest thing, and you could just solve so many problems by saying, even if you can't remember it, saying, I'm sorry I did that, but I hear what you're saying, and I'm really sorry. That's a good starting point for the things that the mistakes we've made, whether they're intentional mistakes or things we did unintentionally. Who else is in the house today? It's good to have you on board, Crispy. Yeah, watching our mates. Welcome in the house, Matty Rumble. Hey, Shannon, welcome, buddy. You hit a slump. Well, unfortunately, mate, don't worry about not being a Patreon, bro. It's not important. It's only fucking money, and my needs are met. I don't need fuck all. But Patreon is only there for those that have it, that have that want to, and I don't encourage you to join up on my Patreon. In fact, I'd say not if you're someone who's struggling in any capacity. You can join up free anyway, and there's quite a lot of content I'm putting on free. It's only if you want to contribute to what I'm doing, but don't feel in any capacity to join up, because it doesn't, it's just not important. Gerard, you got 6 fish. Heaviest was only £3, bro. That's good enough for the smoker. Orange meat. Is the meat orange because of what they're feeding on? Is it the crabs, or is it because they're sea run? They're landlocked, aren't they? Things are good with Dad too, Clay, says Mad Kiwi. He's popping around all jolly. Towed him out of the creek with the territory too. Good one, bro. It's good to have those hard conversations with our father. Really important. Crispy, good look after yourself first. Bloody oath. Absolutely. Yeah, it's a little bit like you're in the aircraft and she's going down. The captain says, we're going down, we're going to crash land. The first thing you're always told to do is put the oxygen mask on yourself and then deal to your child or anybody you're looking after. Same applies to a mental breakdown or anything going on in your community. First of all, make sure number one is good. And that starts with looking after that bit of jelly between your ears and then doing things that ensure you're good. Just get up in the morning and do some shit you haven't done before. Sitting around doing fuck all is never going to help. So get up, get out in the garden. If you don't feel like it, if you're having a bad day, just make shit happens. And we've all got out of bed on the wrong side some mornings. So get up and just do something physical. And then put your weight down for a while that you're carrying. Put your burden down and just let it go for a minute and go and take the dog for a walk or do something and then come back to it. I find that if I'm having a bad run, and right now I'm in a good space, but I was having a really bad run about a year ago when I was battling with heart disease, and my girlfriend, pretty much the relationship was stuffed. It wasn't going to weather the storm. I loved this woman so much, and I was really, really struggling, and I didn't get depressed. Didn't allow myself to get depressed because I thought, fuck it, I've already survived cancer, and I'm going to survive heart disease. I'm not going to give myself a kick in the guts. And just as I was going through that, then my nephew drowned, and I was really finding it a really hard place. I was struggling to keep my YouTube channel going. I was really battling, and what I would do is I'd get out in the garden, and I'd just garden, and I felt just being in that earth and digging it up was really good for my soul, and it was a healing place for me, the garden. And if you're not a gardener like I wasn't a gardener, I just normally kill shit, go hunting and fishing. But if you get into the garden, you find it grounds you, and it's a really good place to start. Sorry, I'm not reading your comments. I'm yakking too much. Benjamin Zahlmaker. What a cool name. Is that a German name? Clay, you beauty, the partner, and I joining in from down south. Welcome down south. Awesome to have you, bro. And Plankin Fish live. Oh, g'day from in Blenheim. Plankin Fish. I like your name too. Raglan says videos that brought me here was Bruno and the cart camping trip. Oh, that is one of my most happiest memories. I'm glad you watched that, and really, really good to have you, Raglan. Yeah, that was a special moment, and I knew Bruno didn't have long to go. Yeah, good to see you out in the garden too, Crispy. And what a great garden you've got, mate. I might have got you out in the garden, but your garden's is ahead of mine, bro. You've got bigger tomatoes and bigger zucchinis and everything I've got, so I don't know, I'm doing something wrong if I got you into gardening, but your garden's bigger and better. Yeah, no, check out Crispy's garden, and you've only got a small space you rent, bro. So hats off to Crispy, because what a fucking great garden. Yeah, no, it's awesome, buddy. I think it is important that us men talk about things like grieving and what it's like. I think one of the hardest things for us men is losing our partners. The ultimate hard thing, of course, is if we lose a child, if we lose a son or a daughter. But I think next to that, on an emotional level, losing our partners, and this is a really, us men don't do it at all well. Women handle it so much better when their partners, they just get on with life. But us men, we drag our sorry asses around for a long time, and a lot of us suffer. I suffered when my partner went. Geez, it was horrible. McManus. Welcome to the house, McManus, and welcome, kimchi. Hey, kimchi, I actually love kimchi. I love eating it. Yeah. Yeah, my beans are huge, Mad Kiwi. And right now, Julie's out in the garden picking more. I've grown so many broad beans, and as a kid, I didn't particularly enjoy broad beans, but these days, I like them. The trick is not let the bastards get too old, and you actually, you want to eat them when they're nice and tender, and they're really good. Colin Price, I'm guessing you're still in the house, bro. Have you got a garden, Colin, just out of interest? Shannon, cheers, mate. Watching your vids has helped me a lot. Apologies for the autocorrect on the last one. Doesn't matter, mate. No one here judging. Thank you for getting into everything. My pleasure. Kiwi Adventure asked me and are too proud and feel embarrassed to open up and feel as a sign of weakness. That is true, and there's a good reason for that, Crispy. We often when we do open up, people actually turn their backs on us, and this is a fact. A lot of divorce happens when men get depressed. A lot of divorce happens when men lose their jobs. A lot of women bail on their men when they have really bad health problems. When I got very, very sick, I've been sick twice. I've had two battles. My relationship didn't handle it. Clay, what's on your face? Left side. Left side. Is that side? I don't know. It's probably just the wrinkles, mate. What can you see on the left side? I've got a scar on one side, which is a story. This side here's got a scar down here. That's where I was in hospital when I was a young kid. Yeah, probably just a wrinkle, mate. But this here's a scar right down here. Yeah, right down there. That actually is a story in that scar there. I was put in hospital when I was 5 years of age. I was living in Abel Tasman National Park in Torchanui, where my father was a ranger. Welcome in, Jims. And I went to hospital in Nelson, which was 2 hours away, and they just left me there. And at 5, my mother dropped me off in hospital, went all the way back home, and I didn't see her for like 3 or 4 weeks. And I really struggled without my mum at 5, and I actually developed separation anxiety, and it's something I've had to deal with through my life about being left. So when a woman has left me, I've always struggled with it since, and I've had to come to terms and understand why I struggle so much when I get left by a woman. And it goes back to being left as a wee child in that hospital. That's how it was back then 60 years ago. They just put the kid in hospital and fucked off, and all the nurses and doctors will look after them. But of course, you think you're going to die. So that was one of my own emotional mental battles, which I've worked through hypnotherapy, through emotional freedom technique, and talking about it in groups and being honest and say, yeah, I am insecure that I could get left sometime, and this is why it happened to me as a child. Today I can recognise it, but I can still feel it, but I can put it in its rightful place, and the big clay looks after the little clay, manages it. It's like we carry our little version of ourselves around, and you've got to say, hey, mate, we're going to be okay. We got this. And one thing I always say is, don't be hard and don't go face the fear and do it anyway. Go face the fear and say to yourself, I'm going to go into the situation and I'm going to look after myself and we're going to be okay. There's more to it than just facing the fear and going into it. You've got to reassure yourself that you're going to nurture and look after yourself when you go into any difficult situation. So, yeah, 70 viewers. I actually didn't want a lot of people on this feed because I wanted to... G'day, Isaac. Welcome Isaac Snowding in the house. So Isaac's a young guy. I got him his first pig. Isaac has a pacemaker. He had a pacemaker put in when I think you're 14, Isaac, and what an awesome kid. He's actually a man now. Yeah. I would never thought you'd be a gardener. I never would have thought I'd be a gardener either, mate. Yeah, bro. I actually love gardening, mate. Yeah, it's new. You're in a situation, a mad Kiwi in the job, health, short-term memory, and blit. I know what that's like, Kiwi. Yeah, your pituitary's gland gone, but your heart's your main organ. Mad Kiwi still got it. Crispy, yeah, we have plenty of baggage. We do, but it's also important to put the baggage down sometime and lighten up the load too, mate. McManus, this really does bring people together if we know each other. This is why I thought I'd do it, bro, for that reason. Cosmo Clutches, Clay, you should upload some more fishing videos on your main channel. Yeah, I'm going to. I am going to do that because I love the fishing, and I'll be putting the kayak in the water soon. It's just the wind has been blowing its tits off the last couple of weeks. I was going to go out this morning, and I went out with my old landlord last week and the bloody motor shit itself before we even got our lines in the water. Isaac was 15 when he got his first pig with me. Or was that when you got your pacemaker? I think it's when you got your pacemaker and you got your first pig with me, eh, Isaac? Or, yeah, pretty young. Yeah. Isaac came here the other day and he was digging around in my garden. He came and saw me a few times while he was in Nelson. And Isaac's dad, Murray, and Isaac have been my patrons for a long time. Yeah. I hope you're going well in your new life up there now, Isaac. It's going well, bud. Back home. Good to be around family, mate. I'm just reading your comments. I'll stop yakking. I'm putting the kayak out Saturday morning. So, Crispy on here, guys. He's just got himself into kayak fishing. He's got a lot of experience with kayaks, but not that much with fishing. And I watched his last fishing trip. He let it go his first kahawai. That is actually a traditional Māori way to let go your first fish, and he did that. Your sip is dope. Love to see more of them in the garden. Geez, these are going too fast for me to read. Yep, the pacemaker 15 and first pick. You were 16 when I got your first pick. Hey, Ross's Rural's on here. Can't beat growing veg. Satisfying. Spent the whole hour on the bush. Pick up a couple of goats. Nice for the freezer. Using the trusty 1960 303. I've seen that. Check out Ross's channel too, guys. You haven't been on it. That's Ross's Rural Life. Really good channel. Ross is a good bastard. Ross, can I ask you a personal on the live, bro? You don't have to answer. Do you have a woman in your life now? Or are you still a single man? I'm only putting it out there because there are a few ladies on the channel. I remember you telling me a while ago you were still single. It's actually good to be single for a time. I think it's good for us men to be single, but it's also good to have a lady in our life for a while, or a partner in our life. Let me get that politically correct. Any live tunes tonight? Yeah, I can do a live tune for you guys. I've got a guitar here. Do we have any requests for any harmonica songs? And I'll play a song live for anybody. Hit me up with a song. I hate fishing. I'm a vegetarian. Hey, nothing wrong with being a vegetarian there, Snotty Posy. But I nearly fall off my couch trying to help you realise big fish. When you're out the kayak and the water's boiling up. Very exciting. Yeah, well, I guess you know that because of heart disease, I've had to change my diet a lot, Snotty Posy, and I'm actually pretty good at making a good vegetarian dish, although I do still cook a lot of fish and meat up here at the old farmhouse, but mostly for everybody else. What a good bunch. Cheers to all the people watching and talking to. Yeah, well done, Shannon. Heart of Gold. Heart of Gold is a song, it's not actually one of my songs, and you need a harmonica in the rack. What I'll do is, you need a rack to hold it. Let's have a look here. I wasn't going to play any songs tonight, so I don't think I can actually hold the harmonica and play at the same time. I could probably hold it with my teeth. Never done this. We'll try this. This is probably going to fail because generally you've got a harmonica rack. I'm actually going to have to play the harmonica with my tongue. I'm going to have to choose the notes because I can't move it while it's locked into my mouth. Oh, Land Cruiser. There's a song I can play, Shannon. I'll just do a little bit of harmonica. It ain't really going to work, this. This is the first time. This is going to fail. But we all enjoy a good fail, don't we? Keep me searching for a heart of gold, and I'm getting old. I've been to Hollywood, and I've been to Redwood, across the ocean for a heart of gold. I've been in my mind, it's such a fine line to keep me searching for a heart of gold, and I'm getting old. Oh shit, we lost the harmonica. I didn't have a rack to put in. I've actually never ever done that before. I've never played a harmonica, just stick it in my mouth. Anyway, yeah, time to do a New Zealand tour. I think I'd need to have for the Toyota Land Cruiser. It's I'd actually rather read your comments and hear myself sing. To be honest, I get a bit tired of the sound of myself. Time for New Zealand tour. Yeah, probably should. We'll give you a little bit of old dog, because that's one that I can actually play with the harmonica because I've got my hands free. Try and read your comments while I'm singing because it's fun. Yeah, Yamaha, I've got a couple of albums on Spotify. Good stuff, mate. Just tune in. Have you done the whiskey song yet? No, I haven't done the whiskey song. I actually don't remember how it goes. Old dog, old dog. Old dog, old dog. Old dog, old dog. Old dog, old dog. Get up that hill. Get up that hill. In the morning light. Get up that hill. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh dog, oh dog. Oh dog, oh dog. Down a river stream, down a river stream, down a river stream. Dog and boy so mean, dog and boy so mean. This wet and mud, this wet and mud, this wet and mud, and a little bit of blood. Well, the river run red. Well, the river run red. Well, the river run red. When the old boy's dead. Old dog, old dog. Old dog, old dog. Old dog, old dog. Old dog, old dog. Old boy, old boy. Old boy, old boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh dog, oh dog. Gerard Pearce has had 2 old dogs put down this season. Man, it's always so fucking hard, isn't it, Gerard? Been thrashing this song for them. Good on you, mate. Old dog, old dog. I love old dogs. Old dogs are, yeah. Old bailing dog, yeah. Old bailing. That's a song I wrote for Kim Swan, actually. Bailing dog. It's another song in itself. I think there's nothing more painful than losing a dog. No, the song is actually about, Bruno. Yes, it is. And the song was written when he wasn't that old. We were up the back of the Pierce, and that was the days when I used to drink a lot of whiskey, and we'd caught a good pig, and he'd gone down to the pig. I mean, he was probably about 4, but he looked like an old dog. He was absolutely shattered, and he'd been holding this pig. It took me forever down the bottom of Goat Creek. I'd start at the top of the hill, and when I got down to the bottom, his eyes were all dark under here, and he just looked shattered. And this pig was a big pig. We didn't weigh it, but easy 140, and he just looked knackered. And I gave the pig the knife, and I took him to the creek, and he just looked cracked. And got back to the hut in the Pierce there, and sat down, opened the bottle of whiskey up, and pulled the harmonica out, and just started playing it. And that was how the song was born. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, welcome, Poor Dad Adventures. Yep. Cheers, Shannon. Cheers. Yes, Crispy, I do. It's actually you're talking about the dual. I think it's the Kia C. Is that right, bro? Yeah. It had a reed that was oxidated in it, so I had to fix it up. How are you getting on with your harmonica, Crispy? You playing it still, buddy? This is a great thing to take in the bush because you can stick it in your pocket like that, and straight away you've got something to keep the campfire late at night. If you're sitting here by yourself, Gerard, to answer your question, yes, getting those lumps taken off is actually very important, because a lot of them, if they are like carrying the cancer cell, it can be early stage, like early stage detection, particularly the mast cells cancer that those white dogs get. And you've got to get rid of them, mate. Ross, still single, hard to meet folk at our age if you're not the public person. You're absolutely right, Ross. And I would say to any of you men out there that are around my age or Ross's age that are single, if you really want to meet a woman, I'll tell you when it happens. It happens when you least expect it. It happens when you're out fishing or when you're out hunting, and you're going to meet the right sort of person because they're going to be in the same environment as you, but you've got to put yourself in that environment. Hey, from Dargaville, small town up north. I've been in Dargaville, mate. Love the harmonica. Cheers, Jay. I've been in Dargaville, bro. I've been right at the top of Shipwreck Bay, Ahipara. Raglan goes, Bruno could eat rabbit's head like Skittles. Yeah, man, he'd crunch them up like you and I'd eat peanuts. So if you are an older bloke and you're trying to meet that woman to not be lonely, one of the places that you're going to find woman, Ross, is also not where you generally are. And that's, bro, you're going to join up to Pilates. And I'm not saying getting a pair of leotards and start stretching around, but put on a tracksuit and go to the local yoga club, Pilates club. Go to a place, because women hang out in these places. Older women have this weird thing that we don't have, and that's where they look after their fucking bodies. A lot of older women go to these yoga classes, hot yoga, stretching. I never did this, but that's where you'll find them, eh? And you might be the only bloke in the Pilates class, but I tell you what, mate, the numbers are stacked in your favour. So if you want to meet a woman, go to where women hang out. Go to the library, go to the hot yoga, go to the Pilates, go to the bloody ballet if you have to. They will be in those areas, and don't go to the pub. You're never ever going to meet a woman in the pub. Well, you might once in a blue moon, but you go to where they hang out. And not that I'm a great... Yes, I met Julie when I was fishing, So I've got a very special love song for Julie, and it goes like, because I was out fishing and I was out in the kayak and she was camping, and there she was camping where I was, and I saw her and I went and got some fish and I brought it back to her. So my love song to her today is like this. It goes, it started with a kiss, never thought it would come to this. No, that's not it. That's not it at all. It goes like this. It started with a fish, never thought it would come to this. Stupid joke. Okay, I kind of stuffed that up. Even in the gym, absolutely crispy. Yeah. Tony Skywalker goes, yeah, what became of Julie? What became is we became really, really awesomely close together. And I don't think I've ever in my life met anyone who's been such a hard worker and put so much energy into me, as far as, well, no, that's not right. Put so much energy into the things around me and also me. I mean, she comes and in my garden all the time, always adding value. Never ever comes to my house without bringing something, putting something on the table, and also has a genuine interest in all the little fucked up funny things I do. Like, she knows all about my kids and everything. And so, and she's really, really fit and really strong. And that actually is important to me because I like to get out and do stuff, so we can do stuff together. No, she's good value, man. Really good value. Brian, kia ora, Clay. Hope all's well, mate. It is well. Thanks for the content you continue to make. Look, man, I enjoy it. It's really, yeah. Snotty Pussy goes, funny, I love the Judy song. Yep. Started with a fish. Crispy says she's definitely a keeper, bro. And poor dad goes, go to the rock and rolling dances. Yes, Ross, if you're watching that, women like to do rock and roll dancing. If you don't know how to learn, you fucking learn, bro, because you're going to get, women love to rock and roll. And it's good music, The old rock and roll. Yeah. What's a rock and roll song? Walked through a party in the county jail. Prison band was there, they began well. Man was a jumping and the jump began to swing. Should have seen a knock that jailbird single legs rock. I can see on the floor now, Ross. Come on and rock. Take that, woman. Dancing with a jailhouse rock. Now, so you go up to that woman, Ross, and you say, you ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. You rock and roll that woman, you gyrate her on the floor. Ross, it doesn't matter how you look or what you're doing, how bad your hair is. They're going to love it, man, and that's what it's about, having fun. One thing I've learned about women is they hate us men when we take ourselves serious. They hate us men when we're full of self-importance. They like us to just bloody well have a good laugh. I mean, let's face it, when you get to our age, there's a lot to laugh about, eh? Because everything's not working anymore. You can't fucking hear. You can't see. The old fella's not what it used to be. So you've got to create a laugh, don't you? And dancing is a great way to have a laugh, yeah. That's a really good input. Yeah, that's good, man. Yeah, spot on, Norbert. I missed Norbert's one. Hair's not important, Ross. Hair's not important, bro. Unimportant. You know, doesn't matter. You don't need hair. Fuck, we're not 16. Jared Pierce, I gave up after 30 years of looking for a woman from a wheelchair. Then I ran into a cool chick 10 years on, and I'm still not ready. And my missus say, shut up, I'm staying. Good on you, bro. Yeah. Jared, hey, I hope Daniel's in the house. He wanted to connect up with you, Jared. Crispy used to do the Latin dance, did you, bro? Oh, the old Latin dance back in the day with the missus. She loved it. Hunt heads. It started with a fish. Now she's, it started with a fish. Now she's in the kitchen doing the dishes. It has to be changed. It started with fishes. It started with the fishes. Now she's in the kitchen doing dishes. I like that, bro. Yeah. Gonna make ourselves popular. Adventure Dan, where is he? Adventure Dan is very, very close to me, Abe. Him and I have been talking regularly. He's got his own truck, and I've got my own truck. But we're actually going to start hunting again very soon. We've been talking about it. Ferry Campbell, where's Smash these days? I hate to be the one to tell you this, Ferry, but Smash, we lost him 2 years ago. We lost him. He's no longer in this world, bro. We've been talking about that earlier on. So, yeah, sorry to break that to you, bro. Massive loss to us all. Poured Out Adventures, woman like a man who makes them laugh. Absolutely. And we like a woman that's not too serious. It makes us laugh too. Adam, hey Clay, love you. Shared the bro club to the family in the UK and have subscribed. Cheers, thanks, bro. Crispy's Adventures. At least it was a slap in the face with a fish. It wasn't a slap in the face with a fish, no, bro. I actually, I filleted it for her, and she made me a cup of tea. And then I went and I chased her down. You got to chase them a bit, you know. You don't just let them get away if you meet one that you quite like. And but don't chase too hard too. You got to be careful, you know. Lockie, you may have caught her with a fish, but she ain't no throwback. Snotty Puss, I love seeing your brother Tristan on a recent post. You're looking great with his lovely lady friend. Yes, he is. Tristan came here, my brother came here not in a great space and left in a good space, and that's what we want to do. We want to achieve that with all our brothers, our own brothers, and I've talked about it before. Starting with bros actually starts with your actual blood brother and your family first. That's who you look up first. Crispy, make sure you hit the like button. You don't have to look nice, Crispy, but you don't have to hit the like button and you don't have to subscribe. This channel is do what the fuck you like. We don't care, but good on you, Crispy. Yeah. We don't care about the algorithm. We don't care about numbers. What we care about is just being our true selves. I mean, I do that. My other channel is fueling itself. It's gone pretty big, and I realise it doesn't actually, you know what, Crispy, and you're a YouTuber, mate, at the end of the day, it doesn't fucking matter. It really doesn't. What matters is this real time now we're having. This matters, you know. Sour Kiwi, any tips to kick the weed, mate? Been a daily user for 5 years. Yeah, we'll be taking its toll, bro. Yeah, I do have a tip. It's a hard one, bro. I'm an ex everything. The weed isn't the problem. because you can quit the weed and you'll fill it with something else. You'll quit the weed, and what it is that there's a number of reasons people smoke weeds. For some people, are self-medicating because they are suffering depression or anxiety and they're just trying to chill themselves down. For some people, there's something that's darker that they just don't want to actually deal with all the time. For some people, it's just purely recreational and it's got out of control and you're spiking dopamine all the time. To stop smoking weed is to first of all recognize why you're doing it and address that. And that's the hard thing. But to make it easy on yourself, the first thing to do is stop fucking buying it. It's like if someone's going to stop drinking, first we're going to remove the drink. The best way you're going to stop is to get in with a group of men that have also stopped and get that support, get that really support around you. Join up with Narcotics Anonymous if you really have a problem. NA, it's a really good group, and there's people that can really help. If you're any pig hunting going to come up, no, the pig hunting is going to come up, but probably not in the main channel. Fury, I possibly will do some, but I don't want to get the channel. I don't want any more strikes, and it's been really difficult. The last pig hunting one I did up, I've edited everything else, and I've just had a demonetized, or it's been brought down, and I really want to look after my main channel. Adam, grow it yourself best way. That's not helping, Adam. Hardy Gamer. Hey Clay, just interested, what's the biggest fish you've caught? Probably the biggest fish I've caught was when I was a kid, was a 7-gilled shark on my dad's boat. It was about over 2 meters, and we didn't actually weigh it, but it was massive. And yeah, really struggled to get it in. I was only a 13-year-old boy, and I was going to stay with my dad. I didn't live with my dad when I was younger. Sure, bro, I cracked up when you went to Mahia, yeah, and said even the white fellas talk like Māori up here. It was funny as well. They do. I'd never seen white fellas talk like Māori, and I went up there, and it was. I love Mahia. It was good, and they were cool people. I went fishing in the bay. Actually, today, young Damo came round, and he brought his girlfriend, and she's got far now from Mahia, and I was telling her about fishing there. It's an awesome place. We've got a lady in the house, guys. I'm guessing your name is Esme Kapia. Am I saying that right? Probably not. Hi, I'm a lady, but just want to say love your videos. And you're very welcome to be here too, amongst us men. We don't want to have too much testosterone here. It gets a bit too stinky sometimes. So good to have a woman to balance it out a wee bit in the house. Thank you, Kimchi. Oh, they do talk like that in certain places in Auckland too. Well, I guess it's how you grew up. What happened to Spencer? Jared asks. I haven't heard from Spencer for a while. I won't talk on the forum about Spencer because that's his private information, but he's one of the young guys to look after. What I can tell you, he's grown fucking big, man. I think he's nearly like 6'4" now. He's huge. Yeah. Just discovered your channel recently, mate. Much love from old QLD Australia. Thanks, Patrick Wood. Jack Newton, hi Clay, how you been? I've been good, thanks, Jack. Good is the wrong word. That doesn't sum up how it's been. I've been enjoying the challenges of staying well, and I'm a person that struggles with addiction. I have my whole life, and so every day for me, I'm struggling not having a substance of some sort, and I've been like that forever, and I've been on top of it for many years, but I still have an addictive nature, so some days I'm struggling to not put something in my body that I shouldn't, but I can tell you that I've been clean for a long time now, and I intend to stay clean. But it's always a struggle when you're an addict of some sort. So that's where I am at. I'm not perfect, and I have challenges and I have struggles, but I meet them head on, and I'm honest, not with people around me all the time, but I'm always honest with myself. Sometimes if someone asks me how you're doing, and if I'm struggling, I'll say, yeah, I'm okay, when I'm actually not. And I'll check in with myself and I go, you're not okay right now, Clay, and that's because you're craving this and you just can't fucking have this right now, because you know if you're going to have that, it's going to ruin you. And it doesn't matter what your addiction is, whether you're addicted to porn, you're addicted to sex, you're addicted to alcohol, you're addicted to drugs, you're addicted to food. Food's probably one of the worst addictions because it'll kill you. You're addicted to too much hunting, too much anything. It's really important to acknowledge yourself. I have a problem here, and to keep an eye on it and treat yourself like you'd treat a good mate. You got the good wolf and the bad wolf, and the old good wolf is the bastard you feed. You don't feed the bad wolf because he's the one that will take control. Clay, senior with a coffee, not clean. Well, I do have a coffee, bro, but it's non-caffeinated coffee. I have decaf, so it's kind of clean. You've been talking with Jody. Crispy's been talking with Jody. Yeah, he's doing well for himself. Very proud of Jody, man. He's one of our young men that's done really well. Jody will be spending Christmas with me this year again. Really good. Clean for 10 years. Oh, I've got to just go back a little bit. Arfie, clean for 10 years and sober here. Well done, Arfie. Awesome. Hats off for you staying clean for that long. That's fucking good to hear. Adam says, I fairly clear. I've been on the gear for 5 years now. Doing well. Good one, bro. Emma, hey, another woman here. Welcome in the house. Occasional sister. And thank you. And you're a Patreon. Oh, well, thanks for being a Patreon, Emma. I appreciate that very much. TJ, a work in progress. A lot of people do that. Unfortunately, mostly men, yeah. Addiction is hard to shake when life's so comfy. It is, but it's something we have to all keep fighting. And I think a lot of us fight one form of addiction or the other. I need to put this phone up a bit high because I feel I'm looking down on everybody. I want to be on the same level. I had a stand, but the thing's broken. Just let me find something to prop it up on. I'm going to go grab I don't know, something to put it up because it's just the wrong angle. Instead of looking down, I want to be on the same level, Just hang that moment for guys and I'll bring something into the house. Gonna try and stick you on top of this container here with the bread and it is here's a wee trick on your bread too if I haven't told you already. This is sourdough bread. It's the only bread I'll eat because it's very low in gluten. But also put your bread in the freezer and then toast it. That way it goes really low on the glycemic index and it won't spike your insulin. Is this going to work? Probably not. I want to be at a sort of a better level. That's a wee bit better. A bit crooked, but a little bit better. Oh, going to fall over. It could fall on the floor. No, it's sweet. Crispy. Yes, Jody will probably be around here around Christmas. I wouldn't say New Year's Eve, bro. I'd say he'll be out in Kaiteriti kissing as many girls as he can, like you would be too if you're a young man. That's what he's likely to be. We got another woman, TJ from Liverpool. Welcome from Liverpool, TJ. Gemma, you're a legend, Clay. Watching all your videos, so refreshing seeing people able to be themselves and help others. Yeah, well, there's nothing really to lose. Hey, welcome to the house, Lockie, and thanks for all your comments, bro. Yeah, well, we are all on the same level, and that's the whole purpose of this. It's us, isn't it? It's not me. It's us. We're all dealing with something, and I think the fact that we're all recognizing that and sharing it and being open about it means that we're going in the right direction. Everybody's got their mountain to climb. Fuck, I haven't stopped climbing. I'm fighting one thing and I'm fighting another, and I'm winning. My biggest battle has been heart disease. I've still got cancer in remission, and I just went to hospital last week. I've got the all clear again. It's 4 years now in remission. And one thing about cancer is when they tell you that they can cure you, that means if you get 5 years, that's considered cured. And after that, you can come back at any time. So living with that there, and also having arrested my own heart disease and reversed it through diet, that's hard. These are two serious illnesses. And then, of course, there's all the other addictive things in my personality. But I am winning. And also I'm utilizing the knowledge that I've gained to help other people win too. That's got to be a good thing. Hello from Brizzy. Love your work. Hey, Blair. G'day, Blair. Thanks, bro. Christ, I can never say your name, Viking Crothus. I don't know how your name, but love it, bro. You tell it how it is, man. Well, that's the only way to tell it. Janice, welcome. There's a lot of sisters in the house. That's good. Yeah, very, very welcome to be in here. The Brocheck Club is a channel where we don't really mind too much about it's a place where you will not be judged, and there's no place to shame anybody. It's no place to judge anybody, because let's face it, we've all got stuff, and none of us are perfect. But that's what makes us so cool, is our imperfections, our little idiosyncrasies and little quirks. That's what makes us special. Stefan can only see chest and chin. Oh, really? Can anybody else only see my chest and chin, or you got your phone the wrong way, Stefan? Stefan says, can only see chest and chin. You should be able to see the whole picture, Stefan. I think you might have the phone the wrong way, bro. If anybody else can only see my chest and chin, please comment. McManus, this is brilliant, Clay. I feel it's a start of something else. Well, it could be. We're just being us, you know. Yes, Chris spelt different. Okay, I'm just going to call you Chris, bro, because I can't read it. All good, Clay. Bless, it's all good. Must be your phone, bro. You have to get in the right place. We've actually got 100 people in the house, which is a lot for a very small channel. So really, really cool to have you in here. If anybody has any, thanks, Crispy, for letting us know. No, picture's all good. Cheers. If anybody has any topics they want to broach on here, anything they want to talk about, and I mean anything, please comment now. We've been going for an hour. If there's anything you want to look at, I don't mind what it is. You can ask any questions about anything, and we'll be transparent. Anything at all. Thought the season songs before was a cover. Record that one, dude. Season songs. Not quite sure what you mean, Samuel. Thought the season's song was a cover. Yeah, didn't quite understand what you mean, bro. Raymond. Hey, Clay, been watching for a while. Couple of videos. Cheers, Raymond. Inspirational. Thanks, bro. Yes, I am disciplined. I did the song Old Dog before, Raymond. I am disciplined, and I will say that to all of my brothers listening, is the surest way to make your existence better in this life and what you experience. The first number one thing that you have to do is you've got to cultivate self-discipline, impose self-discipline upon yourself, and then you can do anything. Then you won't be a bitch to dope or a bitch to pornography or a bitch to habitual drinking or anything. Once you impose self-discipline upon yourself, then you've got it. Yes. Snozzy Posy goes, and remember, sisters are the mothers of your brother. Absolutely. We care for our sons and the complexities we have to deal with. Absolutely. This is one thing I've never understood about the Middle East, how they treat women so bad in the Middle East. I think it's so fucked up. I just don't get it. I just don't get it, because all of these men treat women so badly, yet they all have mothers and sisters. I just don't get that. Alfie goes, can you do a song with Poe's tail on the beat? I've actually done that and recorded it. It is on the channel. I've actually done it already. I've got it. I'll find it for you sometime. Cheers, Gooder. Von Stuck, cheers, bro. You can see me now, Stephen. Did you have the phone the wrong way, bro? Dave, 23 Stack says, gotta love yourself. Bro, when I was in my teens, I used to love myself every day, and it didn't help at all. I never quite understood this thing about loving yourself, because it's like there's two of you. I never understood about loving myself. There's a lot of things about myself I don't love, and a lot of things that I don't like about myself either. But I think that you have to treat yourself in a way that show yourself respect. And it's a funny one, love yourself. I never quite understand that. I don't know that I love myself, because I see myself, I don't know, not as separate from myself. So I don't quite get that one. The first thing to admit, is there an issue? Absolutely well said, TJ. The first thing to understand. Oh, Adam Stevens goes stoned again. We don't mind a visit here, Laura. Do you mind a visit, or is it a pain having lots of people turn up? No, I do want people to let me know when they're coming, bro, because I do get a lot of visitors all the time. And it, just like you and me, like all of us, I have private moments with my family and with people I love. And those moments are often shattered by someone just rocking up and wanting to say g'day. And this is a natural thing when a lot of people know you. But no, please contact me first. Get me through clay@gmail.com. Or if you're a patron, message me on the Patreon app, or message me through Gmail, claytallstories@gmail.com. If you want to meet up, then we can make a time and make that happen maybe. Adam Evans, people should tell you they're popping in unless they're the police. Yeah, even the police should show the courtesy, really. But cheers, Adam. I do get a lot of visitors. Famous. Tom goes, famous people maybe getting a big gate. Bro, I'll never have a big gate. My door is open to so many people. And the only thing is when it gets too many people, sometimes it does get a bit crazy. TJ, a work in progress. It took my son 6 years to admit it, to the point he's almost it's point of me almost decking him. That was the point of turnaround. Yeah, I can understand that. I can understand why you want to smack your son for hurting himself. It's out of love. Of course, it is not going to help anything. Not going to help at all. What's the song I wish I wrote? Great question there, Kimchi. What's the song? I wish I wrote Stairway to Heaven. I mean, who didn't? I wish I wrote Hotel California. Who didn't? Great songs. I mean, there's a classics. But there's also songs that aren't so well known that I wish I wrote. I wish I wrote Fred Dagg's song, If It Weren't For Your Gumboots, Where Would You Be? That's a great song, you know. I guess there's a lot of songs I wish I wrote. Yeah. Yeah, Crispy's visited me a few times now. Yeah, Adam. Oh, all of Cat Stevens, absolutely. Cat Stevens, brilliant songs. I used to sing a lot of his stuff. When I worked as a singer in Europe, I used to sing a lot of Cat Stevens, but his voice, I'm a tenor. Actually, I'm not a tenor. No, I'm not a tenor. His range is just so wide. You know, he does a really low, so like father and son, you got the low bit, the father, and you got the son right up here. My favourite song of Cat Stevens would probably be My Lady de Bunville, which is I won't play the whole song, but it's in E minor, and it's got this nice little piece here, which goes on the guitar. It's got C minor, and it's you've got this down here. My Lady de Bunville, why do you sleep so still? I'll wake you tomorrow. And this guitar's terribly out of tune, so I will not play it for you. Oh, that's terribly out of tune, that guitar. Sounds like a bucket of hairy arseholes. Need another guitar. Yeah, that's a great song. I think it's probably one of my favourites. Scott Pearce, me and the missus crank your album on the way out going fishing. And again, we think it'll give us good luck. Good on you, Scott. Cheers, bro. Chris goes, since watching, brother, your channel, I've rid myself of those habits. Met a beautiful lady and just have quit ciggies. You're right. Hey, awesome, bro. Pat on the back, Chris. I'm really pleased to hear that, man. If anything, that's the best thing I could hear. I actually am a terrible rapper, Adams. I can do a little bit, but I'm a terrible white boy. I have got a song which is sort of like a rap. It's about a ute. This is a song about my ute, and that's probably about as close to rap as you can get. Yeah. Dazza. G'day, Dazza. Hey, Clay, what do you think of the Oliver Anthony band? I don't know it, bro. I don't know it. Crispy. I use heaps of your songs for my YouTube shorts. I've noticed, Crispy. Good on you, mate. David Kaplan. Arvo from West. Grant says hi. G'day, mate. Adam. Come on, I know you got one on you. It's a sick diesel ute. Ross. Mere visitors, shit. Haven't had a visitor for ages. Visitors arrives. Who the hell is this? That's not a bad thing, Ross. If you don't get visitors, man, doesn't mean anything. But hey guys, I'm gonna wind this up shortly. Been going for an hour. I want to say thanks a lot for coming on to the live feed. Lockie, chronic is the first word of my illness, and I love the chronic catch-22. That's why I use RSO. Oh, okay. Rick Simpson oil. Nowadays, I've now being able to give up pharmaceuticals like codeine and crap. Bro, I am still using codeine. It's the only way I can sleep with pain management. Not every day, and I'm on a pretty low dose, only 15 to 30 milligrams, but I would love to give up codeine, so I might have to check that out. The Rick Simpson oil, I'll check it. The thing is, I can't use any oil because of the heart disease, and oil damages the endothelial. Otherwise, I definitely would use it. Stephen, are you a fan of extra virgin olive oil? I would be, but because I'm on a really strict diet for heart disease, I'm oil free. Any sort of oil damages the endothelial. The endothelial is what creates the nitric oxide, which creates the vasodilation. And the reason that I'm not struggling with angina or heart pain or any of that anymore is because I've arrested that disease by cutting it out. Snotty Pussy, you did the best version of Hallelujah ever. Thank you, Snotty Pussy. There's a really interesting story behind that song. Basically, a woman had employed me to do her wedding, and so someone said, well, go and check out his music, and she started listening to all my pig hunting songs, and she hated me. And she said, you can't sing, you sound like Fred Dagg. And I said, well, actually, I can sing, but I just don't care to sing. And she said, I don't believe it. So I sang Hallelujah just to showcase I actually can sing. But that's why I've only got one real serious song, and I end up playing for a wedding. Tony goes, can you shout out Mama Fapula, mate? Hey, Mama Fapula, I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but there's a shout out. There you go. Tom, could you play a drinking whiskey, please? Bro, I'm not going to, because I'm going to finish up this this live, because I've got some things I have to do. It's late, and I will do it another time. But the story about that song is I actually wrote that when I was in a wheelchair. I just came out of hospital with really bad cancer, and I weighed 54 kilograms. I was fucking sick. And I thought, fuck it, I'm going to sing about something that I love. So that's where it came out. Yeah, no one told you my guitar's out of tune. Yeah, Alfie, my guitar is terribly out of tune. It actually went out of tune during the room. It was in tune to begin with, but it's a nylon string, and the temperature changes, it goes out. I'm still going around in circles, though. Me going to church, man, and destiny power and home, but when things are beyond pulling back, there's no point anymore to have. There's a lot of point, bro. You just got to find your place and get the right support. If you're not getting a church, get to a group that has got it. And if things get really bad, then get professional help, bro. Really important. We've all been there. I'm sorry, the comments are going too fast to read. Gemma, got to get some more fart food recipes. Hey, Ian Watts, Colin Price. Okay, buddy, catch you next time. Cheers. And I asked about the garden. Scroll back, you'll see. Sorry, Colin, that the comments went so fast I couldn't keep up. I'm going to actually knock this on the head and go. Good night, Isaac. And hey, I want to say thanks to everybody for joining this live. Oh, geez, I'm way behind with the comments. Sorry. Cheers, TJ. Good night, Crispy. Thanks for your time, guys. Really enjoyed the feed. We'll do another one sometime. Look after yourself. Treat yourself like you treat a good mate. And if anybody is struggling out there, don't be afraid to reach out. You'll be surprised. There's a lot of help. If whatever it's tough. We've all been there. We've all got our mountain to climb. And if you're going through a shit patch right now, just remember, keep on going. Eventually you come out the other side. If you're struggling with anything, if it's a crisis, remember a crisis will pass and everything will be okay in the end. Just hang on there. Okay, guys, I'm going to say good night. Go steady, and we'll talk to you soon. See you later.